Harry turns a blind eye to his charity Brutalising Baka locals after he passed the buck to other CEOs. Prince Harry is being urged to quit a conservation charity he helps to run after a probe by the Mail on Sunday uncovered allegations that it operates an armed militia engaged in human rights atrocities in Africa. Survival International, which fights for the rights of indigenous peoples, has launched a campaign to get the prince and donors to sever links with African parks, after claims of beatings, robbing and torture by some of its guards. Harry was the charity's president for 6 years before being promoted to its governing board of directors last year. The organisation, which manages national parks in 12 African countries through government partnerships, has been confronted by first-hand testimonies that the Baka and indigenous people have been subjected to disturbing intimidation. It's claimed they've been stopped from entering forests where they've foraged, fished, hunted and found medicine for millennia. The source said that Prince Harry's known the issue for a long time, but he turns a blind eye to it. Caroline Pierce, director of Survival International, said, "What the Mail on Sunday investigation has exposed is horrific. African parks rangers are accused of brutalising the Baka people and enforcing theft of the rainforest." Miss Pierce urged Harry to solve the issue, which she claims is complicit in heinous mistreating of innocent people. After 3 local residents were trampled to death during forced elephant relocations, villagers accused Harry's charity of caring more about animals than people. A spokesman for Prince Harry's foundation, Archie, said, "When the Duke became aware of these serious allegations, he immediately escalated them to the CEO and chairman of the Board of African Parks, the appropriate people to handle next steps. This means that Harry cannot solve this problem himself and is shifting the responsibility to someone else. Harry's 'I escalated it to the chair as competent authority' is weak and no excuse for subsequent inaction. He's on the board. The book stops with him. The minute he heard about the problems, he should have acted. He did nothing. African Parks needs a full investigation, and anyone in the board who was unaware of the situation and did nothing should be fired and reprimanded." By the looks of the published responsibilities of the board, it would seem that every board member could be held liable for these actions. The board has overall responsibilities for the CEO and staff within their HR oversight. The legal book stops with the board members. Because it's who we know it is, then this will be swept under the carpet. They need taking to task over this. It's disgusting, but we all know what will happen. It'll be someone else's fault that they haven't responded. A source on Blind Item said that Harry will keep his head in the sand because there's nothing he can say or do that will make his charity look good. He's leaving a mess all over the world. The disaster has only started to be uncovered. As usual, more things will come out. No more palace walls who protect the stupid prince now. Being a real royal wasn't so bad, was it, Harry? Maybe that trip to Africa he was planning doesn't look so good anymore, does it? He doesn't care about Africa, he just wants to grift. So he told lies about how he's just like Mummy Diana, who loved Africa. His involvement in Africa, his photo ops there with the poor, attending red carpet events in the West for African charities. He was never going to move to Africa because he wants a cushy lifestyle around celebrities. He may have wanted to take a Netflix crew there to film himself posing with poor kids, but he planned to return to LA quickly to his private jet lifestyle.